Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this December the 8th, the day after the infamous day that we remember back to December the 7th, 1941. And that's hard to believe what happened on that day. But we are here on Outdoors with Larry Ray to entertain and also to give you information. And I think we've done a lot of entertaining today on the show. And
here's a lot of information, too.
A lot of information
Wait a minute,
thrown
we talked
in
about bacon grease.
You're still going back to that bacon grease thing,
I'm telling you.
You can't get off of it, you know?
I just can't get off of it.
Yeah, we're going to have a candy bar, a bacon candy bar made by Ron Wall.
I can't wait to try this stuff out.
Well, let's switch gears, and I know that in our 18 years on the air, we've talked a lot of subjects, but this is a great subject that Ron came up with, and so I'm going to lean on Ron on this one. But David Ittner, he is the tournament and pro staff manager at Yamaha Motor Corporation out of Kennesaw, the suburb of Atlanta. Been through Kennesaw many times trying to avoid Atlanta. But we appreciate David being with us. Good morning, David.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
We're doing great. Cause
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
As soon as we leave here, Ron's going to eat bacon. That's all we've been talking about on this show.
I'll join you, Ron. Where are we going?
Okay, yeah. Well, Ron's always talking about that. But you've been with the company, I see, about 9 years.
Keep going.
Well,
coming up on 11.
11. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty lengthy. We're in our 18th year, and they said we wouldn't make 18 days, but we're still here.
Wow.
So
nobody understands this business.
No, they
like
don't.
You do.
No. We've been around, and Ron for sure. But thank you for being with us, and Ron, I know you've talked about this a lot of times, and we never really talked about the marine part of this, the outboard motor part, and the advancement. I was thinking about that before we even contacted David about where we were 18 years ago when we started this show. You joined us not long after that. And look where we are now. So you and David kind of batter back and forth as I listen. Okay.
Well, yeah, Larry, you're absolutely right. One of the things we've never spent much time on was talking about outboard motors, and everybody needs one. A hunter needs one. A fisherman needs one. The water sports people in the summertime everybody needs a motor.
Yeah.
And Yamaha over the years, as I've watched the industry, has really worked hard in becoming what I say a good customer experience. Lighter, more efficient from a gas standpoint and everything else. And David, who better to talk to us about what Yamaha has done and what do they offer for 2019? Wow, the new four-strokes are pretty awesome. Talk to us about it.
Is that not unreal where we've come? When you mention, I've been in this industry coming up on 29 years now, and I go back to the days of my grandfather when we used to fish up on Lake Huron in Michigan, and I remember the old motors we had, the old Johnsons and stuff that we ran, and the smoke, and you know. And of course, that's how you knew it ran, because you could smell it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But today, the industry has changed so much, and with EPA and everything else that's out there, and to be able to provide our customers, or any customer, because all of us are in that, no, don't take this as a pun, but, the same boat. I mean, we're trying to provide great products that last a long time, fuel efficiency, that doesn't hurt the mighty earth, if you will. I mean, there's so many things that every one of us are looking at, and the technology has advanced at such a fast rate. I mean, we were talking about this the other day, and we look at what we've accomplished just in the last 6 to 10 years with the four strokes, the fuel efficiency, the power, the amount of different sizes, if you will, different horsepower to accommodate everybody, whether they use a duck boat, they got a hunting boat, they got a jet ski, or a jet boat, they got a bass boat, an offshore boat. I mean, it's amazing, And now we sit back and tell ourselves, let's look 5-10 years out. Where are we going to be, and what is it going to be?
Well, what
it's
do you
like the
think?
car industry.
Well, what do you think
Look
then?
where we are.
Yeah. What's I mean, what can we do that we're not doing now?
Well, one thing that we're seeing a great change in, and that's why we just came out this past year with this XTL, the 425.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. The largest motor
that's the largest
on the market.
It is
large one, a 5.6 liter. I mean,
That's as big as a car engine.
Oh my God! Golly, that must be what I saw on some of those. Just got back from the beach, and I saw some Yamaha motors on the back of some of those boats down there. In the old days.
Well, just as a comparison, my Tahoe has a 5.3 liter engine. We're talking about a Yamaha outboard with a 5.6 liter.
Oh well, you need to put that Yamaha engine in your Tahoe. Then I mean that would.
Well, you'd probably get better fuel economy.
I bet he would too. Yeah.
No, sorry about that. No, but even the bigger boats now. You know how we used to always talk about the inboards and stuff. And now a lot of these, and you're going up to 36 footers, 41 footers.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you're looking at 53 to 63 foot boats that are being designed to accommodate outboards as opposed to inboards because of the reliability and the fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Yamaha is a leader in my opinion, David, of reliability and and in terms of the we talked about conservation. I have ridden in many different bass boats and using the VMAX Show 250, and I could talk to my partner as we're running down the lake at 50, 60 miles an hour. The noise that it puts out is very, very little. There's no smoke coming out or anything else.
Or smell.
And all the way down to what you guys have done to the 25 horse motor that's 25% lighter than anything in the industry.
That's amazing.
I mean, how do you guys do that?
Have you seen that one?
Not yet. I'm going, as a matter of fact, this afternoon, before I go out to shoot some pictures for a high school all-star game, I am going to go and look at the 25 Yamaha.
Yeah, let me know what that's pretty amazing. Yeah, when you think about it.
And most of these now, especially when you get down into the smaller, the F40s and below, they're all programmed with the CDI microcomputer, and when you get to large ones, obviously it's a TCI. But what that means is that it monitors every second of everything that's going on in that engine. So
amazing.
Like you just said, for conservation,
amazing.
For the fuel efficiency, but then protecting our environment from the gases and the ozone. I mean, technology has taken us so far, so quick. I can't fathom in the next 10 years what we're going to be looking at.
Well, one of the things, and I'm going to say this right now before we run out of time, but David, we're going to keep up with you because you're going to keep us up to date and all of our listeners about what Yamaha's doing and how those changes are being made because, it's pretty amazing. You guys are doing things so much lighter now with so much more power. It's unbelievable,
And the fuel economy.
Yeah, and the whole shot of the V6 VMAX SHO, or show as I call it, it's 13% faster than a two-stroke.
A V6,
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's
Absolutely.
You're talking about a 4-stroke engine here.
Yeah,
and people are talking about there's no power. Oh. That's wrong, isn't it, David?
Oh, that is absolutely wrong. That but that's how it's kind of hard to change because my first engine was a two-stroke.
Yeah,
all of us,
everybody. That's all. That's what. Yeah, I never thought in my world there'd be a 4-stroke. And you got a boat that if I put my RAV4 on there, my 4-cylinder, you'd leave me in the dust or the water, so to speak, with the top speed. I don't know how fast these things can go. I really don't.
Well, depending on the boat,
Yeah.
of course, everything is about speed now, 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. But, you guys hit on some real three things that really come out on a 4-stroke. First of all, it is faster.
Yeah.
Okay. It is better for fuel economy. It's just four strokes are just smarter than any two-stroke we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And we can thank the industry for that because, our consumers are pushing that.
Yes.
They, when you think about it, it's not just Yamaha and the rest of us coming out with these great products. Our consumers are the ones asking us, and we want to always be respectful of that. We need something faster. We need something with better fuel economy. I need something that's quiet. Our new XTO, that 425.
Yeah.
I got a boat with twins on that thing, and you can run that, sit on the back seat,
Oh.
and you have to look to see if they're running.
Really?
So the consumer is actually what's driving the industry, which tells me everybody is in the same group we are. Everything we want it to be better, fuel efficient, protect our environment, protect our resources, and this is how you get there.
Well, we appreciate it, David.
Thank you to America.
Yeah,
thank you to the fishing industry and the boating industry for allowing us to be a part of it, but also for giving us their input on what they really want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, that speaks volumes, guys.
Well, we appreciate you, taking time, and I can't imagine going faster and yet saving on fuel. When I popped the clutch on that first convertible I had, I wasn't thinking about that. All I was thinking about was getting off fast and getting to the next service station. But
you betcha.
Two quick things, David, before we let you go. Real quick.
Yeah.
If somebody wants more information about Yamaha outboards, where do they go?
They go to YamahaOutboards.com.
That sounds
and
good.
They will see.
And we want to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, we got your number, David, so we know how to find you.
So you can continue to help.
Guys, we
help
would
our
be
listeners.
honored to work with you guys. And anytime you want an interview or you want to talk about something specific, because we're the leaders in the conservation efforts right
Yes,
now.
you are.
Modern fishing.
Well,
there's so many topics we could work together on. Give us a shout. We're always here for you.
We got you, David. Thank you very much. That's David Ittner. He is the Tournament and Program Staff Manager for Yamaha. Thank you, David. We'll talk to you. All right, buddy?
You bet, guys. Happy holidays.
Same to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right. Got to get out of here next week. Frank Barton. Frank Horton was my old track coach a long time ago. Frank.
He's listening from above.
Sorry, Frank. Frank Barton and Guy Trebo will be in here next week. Ron Wong, thank you. As always, great job. Shelby McCall pushing all the buttons and everything. But Lord willing, we'll be back next week. And, of course, don't forget, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And what else?
God bless the USA.